So I'm annoyed with Wuthering waves. Now, it's not exactly for a bad thing, and if anything, it's for a good thing, but if you've seen one of my last videos, then you would have known I talked about a massive issue going on with mistranslation and just some of the updates coming to version 1.1. In that, I included some problems with the ecosystem and how it's not actually being fixed permanently and that they're only fixing it in events, and that there was a ton of other issues that Code Games just didn't really address. But on the day of recording, I just released that video, and about 20 minutes later, Wuthering Waves released this article, which is a developer's message. And what it says is, "Dear Rover, to give you a sneak peek into what we have in store for you in the future updates, we'll share the latest adjustments we're making to the game via developer's message before each new version's launch. We'll also use these messages to address common issues with the current version and share details on related optimizations and adjustments. Wuthering Waves version 1.1 Thought of Aeons is right around the corner. Here's what to expect in the new version." And this is just amazing. I mean, as I said in the last video, we haven't really heard anything about version 1.1 until today. And yeah, I think they've just left it until just about the right time to release this, because it was getting to the point where it's like, hey, where's the advertising for 1.1? But again, this is great, and hopefully we're going to see some trailers and stuff coming along with this very, very soon. And let's just go into the article here. Now, before we go into the article, I just want to say, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and also go over to Gamer Subs to get yourself some tubs, some cups, and just so much other cool stuff. Even if you're going to go have a look, just go down to the link below and use my code Kaza. But yeah, let's get into it. So this is called the Wuthering Waves Developers Message Volume 3. And pretty much they address all of the issues that I mentioned in my last video. Now, this video that I'm recording now won't be up straight after the other one. I will link the old video so you can go back and watch it and see what issues there were in the past. But I was not expecting this at all. This video is going to be like a day late or something like that. But yeah, let's just start off with the first update here. I mean, they just cover every single update. What they're saying is that there's a new tuner synthesis feature, which is something that people have been asking for ages. If you don't know, we've got the premium tuners and stuff like that, where you can upgrade the substats for the echoes, and they were sorted by different stars. So we had the 5-star ones, the 4-star ones, the 3-star ones, and you couldn't really change them. Like, you couldn't upgrade the 4-star ones to go into a 5-star one or anything like that. And now it seems like they've actually added this to the game. And I just want to point out they have a whole category for the ecosystem, which is just great, meaning that they are actively trying to improve the system overall. Now, what they've said here is that there's increased Union XP rewards for unlocking new Echo entries. So pretty much they're adding a Union XP reward for people unlocking Echoes in version 1.1, which is great. It allows people to level up quicker. And yeah, it just gives people a more fun experience, especially anyone that's coming over during 1.1. And just allows them to play the game at a quicker rate. Because obviously there's a lot of us since the game started, but there's a lot of people that will see 1.1 or have seen us playing it and really enjoying it that might want to play later on. So this allows them to get into the game quicker without being like stuck at like level 11 or something like that, and just kind of wandering around like, hey, I don't really have much to do and I'm not doing the same stuff as you guys are. So again, this is great for onboarding new players and also just great for us as well because we get more Union XP. And they also changed some stuff about the cost range for Echoes rewarded for activity points, which is great. And also they increased the databank level by 1. So that's super good. If you don't know, the databank level goes up to 20 now, and it gives you, I think, is it a 90 by 10 chance? So there's still a small chance that you can get a 4-star Echo, but with this new cap, you will be able to go up to 21, meaning that you can get guaranteed 5-star Echoes every single time, which is great because it means you don't have to fight bosses over and over and over again until you get the right stat or get a 5-star, because it can be very annoying because it's hard enough trying to get the right stat, but it's also hard enough trying to get the right stat on a 5-star Echo. So again, super great. And also they've teased some of the stuff going on in Mount Firmament, which is a new location. I mean, they haven't fully announced it yet, but again, this looks really, really nice. We've got like a snowy kind of area. So again, I'm super excited to go see that. And yeah, it should be really, really great. And so they've got other optimizations here, which says remove tacit field reward collection animation. You may now collect the rewards directly, which is great. If you don't know, whenever you do the tacit field, it does this weird animation which just takes forever, and it makes the overall grinding of tacit fields really, really slow because you have to wait to get your rewards. So again, super amazing. It means that you don't have to wait, and also lowered the shell credit cost for Echo leveling, which again is super amazing. It means that it's going to cost less shell credits to upgrade your Echoes, and is super good just for the ecosystem overall. As I said, there's been a big problem with it in the past, and this just helps it even more. And they've also simplified the cruise ring challenge. Again, that's kind of good, I guess. I mean, I didn't have any problem with it, but if people are having issues and trouble with it, then that's good for them. And then they've also got below here, it's events and other awards, which it says in version 1.1, we'll be introducing a new Depths of Elusive Realm event called Dreams Ablaze in Darkness, along with new mechanics such as tokens, symphony rank, and different mimetic tuning available for you to create your own powerful build, which I don't know what that's about, but that sounds super exciting, and we'll be able to get a total event rewards of 1,000 asteroids, which again is great if you want to get a character like Jinhsi or maybe Changli in the future. And then we've got more exploration events for Mount Firmament, which is really good. It allows people to, you know, get rewards while exploring this new area. And also it allows us to redeem up to 7 now of each of the convene items, which is just amazing. It means that we're going to be able to get more wishes and stuff from the oscillated coral store, which, yeah, is just great. It means more free wishes. Well, I say free wishes because you get the currency off wishing. But again, it's still good. It means that we have more wishes that we don't have to spend actual money on. And then also there is previews of other special events. Again, that's just super amazing. And yeah, this is just a really good update overall. Now we got a new map exploration system. We've got new Mount Firmament layered map, which again, super nice. We've had this in Genshin where they actually released this like super late in the versions. I think it was like version like 4.0 or something that they added this, where they added like layers to the map, because as you know, there is a lot of stuff that is underground and you can't really tell on the map. Now, it seems like they've only done this for Mount Firmament, but I hope that they add this for other places too, because I have found it difficult at times trying to find where certain stuff is around the map because it's underneath in a cave or something like that. So maybe this will change for other places too. And it says here at the bottom, it says, due to the volume of work involved in creating a layered map for all areas, layered maps for other areas on Jinzhou will be released in future updates. So again, we're going to be seeing this for future places. Now, could have they done this a bit earlier because, you know, you've pretty much explored all the map by the time this will probably come out? Maybe. But again, it's still great that they're adding it, and it's going to be really good for new players. We got some more cool stuff for like area quests and like how much you're progressing through it, so it lets you keep track of all of that. And also an expanded detection range for the loot mapper, which is great if you're looking to get all the chests and stuff like that. We got some new updates with the quests and galleries. I'm not going to go into that because it's not really that exciting. We got some new combat style tags, which is super nice. It allows you to define a character much better and filter through them. And yeah, it will just help you to understand how most of the resonators work. So super good. And there's just so many more optimizations like controller mode interaction optimizations, new chat system style. I mean, they're just adding so much to this update, and it's super nice that they've added all of this stuff, and this is going to be coming in version 1.1. Now, one thing I want to talk about here, because I did say at the start that they did address a lot of my issues in the last video. I don't think they really have. I'm going to be honest here. I don't think they've really fixed much to do with the ecosystem. The one thing that they did fix was lowering the shell credit cost, which again is super amazing. This would be super good. But in terms of getting echo materials, they haven't actually said much about what they're doing with it. They've said about getting rewarded for activity points, but again, this isn't to do with the whole leveling up stuff, so maybe we're going to see some of this more in the future. But I know I said a lot that they did answer a lot of my questions from the previous video, but it actually seems like they haven't. They haven't actually said anything about the echoes and about the mistranslation. So maybe they'll release another article in the future, because, you know, this is definitely a reward-worthy thing too. I would expect some kind of, you know, pull or maybe another temple. I mean, I don't want to be too expecting for like another temple, but at the same time, a mistranslation error in the update is actually kind of, you know, bad. And it seems like they haven't really addressed any of that here, apart from reducing the shell credit. So again, we have to see what they say about this in the future, and just keep talking about the ecosystem. I definitely recommend, you know, talking about it on your Twitter or whatever social media you've got. Make sure people know that we are not going to be getting, you know, increased echoes or anything like that, or increased echo materials, and that this is just for events. And, you know, it's great that we've got a ton of new events coming out in version 1.1, which will definitely help with the ecosystem. Like, and all of this tuner stuff is going to be great too. And I think that's especially where they've kind of hit the nail on the head with the problems we're having with the ecosystem. But we're still missing like the kind of echo upgrade materials and stuff like that, and how many we get and how many it takes to upgrade an echo. So hopefully they can fix that in the future. But it seems like they've fixed stuff like the tuners, like the cost to upgrade echoes and stuff like that. So that's still amazing, and I can't wait to see that in version 1.1. But as I said, this is just a great update overall. I can't wait for the new place to come out, and there's still going to be a ton more updates still to come. I mean, there's so much you can do in the course of 2 weeks, and there's probably going to be a lot of problems, especially the stuff with the echo development stuff. So this is why I'm saying to talk about it now. If we talk about it enough on places like Twitter and stuff like that, where, you know, Wuthering Waves definitely do see our feedback, then maybe they'll make this change before the update comes out, and they can add it to the list of stuff in this preview. So yeah, hopefully we see this change in the future, and, you know, I really want to see the change. And yeah, just let me know in the comments what you guys think about this update. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think they're missing anything? Do you think they've done too much or whatever? And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and also go over to Gamer Subs. As I said, check out their stuff. It's super nice, and don't forget to use my code Kaza. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. That's all. See ya.